this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. I am especially excited for today's pick a card reading because it was actually a reading that is gifted to the channel from one of my subscribers. So one of my subscribers and one of my clients, Will from the Netherlands, actually decided instead of purchasing a personal reading for himself this time, that he would purchase this pick a card reading and gift it to the channel. So I think that is just the sweetest thing. So you guys make sure that you leave some love and some kind words for Will in the comments down below. And Will, I know you're watching this. Thank you so much for all of your support over the years and also for gifting this to the channel. I am excited to see what messages come out in this reading myself, and I know that everyone who's watching is just gonna love this. So Will actually picked out the topic for this reading, and it is how to tap into the joy and happiness within. So there's no spread for today's reading. What I'm actually going to do is just a blind reading. We're just gonna pull some cards. So the first card though, I want you guys to go ahead and just relax and take some deep breaths and go ahead and choose the card or the crystal that you feel drawn to the most. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Once you've chosen, head down to the comments or to the description where the timestamps are posted, and you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. If you would like to purchase a personal reading, I'm going to put some information about it right here if you want to take a screenshot. But I also have some info about that in the comments. And I am open for readings. I was on a vacation for a little bit and I still kind of am, but I've opened my readings back up. So I'm here for you guys if you need anything. So without further ado, let's get into your message. For those of you guys who choose number 1, how to tap into the joy and happiness within. This is the card you chose. We're going to get started with this, but we're also going to pull some clarifiers. So we're getting the Page of Wands. I think this is such a cool card to get in this context. The Page of Wands symbolizes somebody who is about to embark on a new journey, somebody who's about to start something new. So at this point, this person has come up with a plan. Perhaps they've gathered some inspiration and now they're getting ready to go get the tools and materials and supplies together and to actually make this a reality. This is somebody who is excited to get on this new path. Honestly, they can't wait. Maybe they've never done this before. So I would say for you specifically to tap into the joy and happiness within, ask yourself, when was the last time that I set a goal for myself? Something that isn't related to climbing the ladder or maybe something financial or something that has to do with your survival or your needs. I'm talking more about a want, something that's fun. It could be something material. It could be, something fun you want to bring into your life. It could be perhaps a travel goal, because I do see, this person is like, they're literally going to go somewhere. They got their walking stick and everything. And so this could be you setting a personal goal, something that's fun. Maybe you decide that you want to spend more time outdoors, that you want to start doing some hiking. And that is totally what this card is making me think about, is going out into nature, literally getting your walking stick or getting your hiking boots on and going out there. And when you are surrounded by nature and all of the greenery and the birds and just the blue sky or maybe the rain, you will feel so alive and so awake inside. You will be feeling that joy and that happiness coming from the inside out. So this is about setting a personal goal, something that's really fun. Maybe you decide that your goal is to grow your hair out so that you can do a certain hairstyle. Maybe your goal is to make a new friend, or you've always wanted to sing, so maybe you're gonna practice a song and go to karaoke or open mic night or something like that. So it's like the little things that do make us happy and that make us feel fulfilled. Quick follow. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's get some more clarifiers here. Changing, becoming, approachable, move, fortune, together. Okay, so I've got some more messages for you that are kind of related to this, but also some added messages for you on how to find that joy and happiness within. Your guides are telling you, quick, follow your heart. There are some things that are just about to change in your path, and you are in the process of becoming a new version of yourself. So maybe that's why they're also recommending that you do something fun or that you pursue a personal goal, because sometimes pursuing a personal goal can take us on a whole other path. Years ago, I decided that I wanted to follow the personal goal of travel, and I had no idea that that was going to become a huge part of my life. It was going to completely change me, and it was going to bring so many opportunities in. So whether it's something big or small, this goal that you have, or this little dream you have, this desire you have, it can bring changes into your life. It's like you're ready to start something new. You're ready to initiate something new, and it honestly doesn't even matter what it is. This is a really good time for you to initiate this new change, and it is going to bring you so much joy and happiness. This could also be about moving, literally moving to a new location. But I also see movement. When you move your body, maybe dancing is a great way to tap into the joy and happiness within. Maybe working out, or like I was definitely picturing somebody going on a hike or going outdoors, getting your body moving, getting the juices flowing, clearing and aligning those chakras, clearing out the aura. You're going to feel so happy. It's going to raise your vibration, raise your frequency. This is also about maybe moving together, maybe going out together, bringing other people on your hike, bringing other people on your travels, including other people in your goals, or collaborating with others. It's just so nice to share the bliss of life with other people, isn't it? And then this is, I don't think this is like really a message related to this reading, but they're just saying fortune surrounds you. Good fortune surrounds you right now, and you really are going to be tapping into the bliss and joy of life. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, how to tap into the joy and happiness within. We're going to get started with the card that you chose, but we're also going to pull some clarifiers. So let's see what card you got. And we're pulling the King of Swords. This is an interesting card to get in this respect. The King of Swords is somebody who is really great with communication. They're a really great teacher, and they're a really great speaker, a really great writer. Maybe all 3 of those things you're good at, or maybe just one of them. So it could be that tapping into the joy and happiness within for you might have to do with writing. Maybe you like to write poetry, or you like to write, it could even just be like you're really into Twitter and like writing funny things and writing comments and just engaging with other people in a positive way. You could be really great at encouraging others. This could be about getting up and speaking in front of others, or even teaching, sharing your knowledge and sharing your wisdom, because the King of Swords is such a smart person, and they usually are like a professor or a teacher of some sorts, a counselor. And, you know, thinking about counselor, maybe you are somebody who's being called to counsel people, to give advice, whether that's on a traditional path or something that you're studying for, or it's more spiritual in nature. That could be something to look into. That could be something that really helps you tap into the joy within. However, sometimes the King of Swords gets too in their head. They're very smart, but because they're so smart and logical thinking, they can tend to overthink. So it could be that this card came out as a message to you that in order to tap into the joy and happiness within, you need to get out of your head and you need to get into your body. Because the swords type of people, especially King of Swords type of person, does really well with physical activity, anything that you can use your hands with or your body with. So you might do well with like carpentry or building things, or knitting things, sewing things, anything that's like tedious and just is kind of repetitive with the hands would be really great. But even physical activity like mountain biking or swimming, horseback riding, ice skating, whatever. So this could also be a message on getting out of your head and into your body, and that's going to help you tap more into the joy and happiness within. Let's get some clarifiers. Alone time. That's coming up for you. Spending time alone. This could be taking yourself out on a date. I've been doing that more. I personally have been going to cafes and just relaxing, sitting there, people watching, not even pulling out my phone, just enjoying being in the moment. Maybe doing things independently or by yourself, getting out into nature by yourself, or just going to the park and reading. Things like that are coming up for you. Whoa. I can't believe it. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Weren't we just talking about this? The King of Swords does work really hard and does tend to overthink a lot. And so they're really saying like you need work that you can do that doesn't make you overthink. That's why I'm going to go back to my original statement of doing something with your hands, because the King of Swords personality needs to be busy all the time. And by the way, you might be getting this card today, but you normally identify with like the Queen of Cups or like the Queen of Wands or something. But this is definitely an aspect of you, especially if you have a lot of air in your chart, like air signs in your chart. But yeah, I do think that they're saying you need to have work that you can do outside of your work. Something that's fun and maybe not productive, but there's an end result. That's why I keep saying like seeing crocheting and knitting and carpentry and maybe even gardening, things like that. Express love. How sweet is that? No, basically just getting into your heart center. There's a huge message about tapping into the joy within by actually expressing love outwards for people. So this doesn't have to be romantic love. This could be expressing love to people that are around you through acts of kindness or acts of service. But I do think this is about you being ready to express love to another person, to get back out into the dating world, or maybe to rekindle your connection with your partner, really work on the romance. Like I definitely see romance and love and falling in love being something that would be great for you at this time. Definitely help you tap into the joy and the happiness within. So I hope that this resonates with you. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, how can you tap into the joy and the happiness within? And we're going to start with the card that you pulled, but of course we will also pull some clarifiers. So let's see what card you got. You're getting the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a beautiful message about all the gifts that the universe has and will continue to bestow upon you, especially over the next couple months. And this is a timeless reading, but I feel like whenever you're seeing this, there's a message that the Wheel of Fortune is smiling upon you. And you are meant to just receive this, do whatever you like with the abundance and the support. But in order to tap into the joy and happiness within, I'm getting a message that it's really gonna make you feel more happy and more joyful if you can give a little bit of this. And so this isn't about neglecting yourself or giving so much you're depleted. It's more about, you know, I always say on the channel, you can't pour from a cup that's empty. But right now, or very shortly, your cup is gonna run over. And you're going to feel this natural calling to want to give. So yes, perhaps this is giving financially, but not necessarily. This could be giving of your time. This could be supporting a friend. This could just be listening to someone. This could be working with children or the elderly. This could be some type of energy exchange. and getting involved in your community somehow. It could even be something related to your work or wanting to give more, be more of service. And so I definitely see this helping you tap into the joy within. Is like giving is something that just feels so beautiful and so natural, and is a huge reason why we're here. We all give and receive. It's just part of the natural energy exchange on this planet. Just like when, we're breathing out and we're blessing and giving to the plants, and then they're breathing to us, and it's the same thing. So this is something that's going to bring you a lot of balance, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness just to give. So let's go ahead and pull some more clarifiers. Anything else that's going to help you tap into the joy and happiness within. All right, we're getting a message here. I think this is saying that, realize that by reaching out and helping others and seeing where you're needed, sometimes this can help you discover more of your gifts and your talents. Oftentimes, whatever you have inside of you in abundance that you start giving more of, that just starts to feel like you just want to pour this out, can be one of your gifts. As an example, I remember when I first got into the tarot, I just loved it so much. My cup was being filled, and I really wanted to share these messages with other people. It was such a natural thing, and it gives me so much joy to do this, and I receive in exchange. We don't necessarily give to get, but you're getting this message from your guides that as you give and you open yourself up and you start giving more of your gifts, it's going to bring back to you, and that's going to help you feel so fulfilled and so joyful from the inside out. Now, they are reminding you as you give to have boundaries, because some people might not be able to appreciate what you're giving, or they might feel entitled to it, or they might ask for more. Have you ever heard of that term, choosing beggars? So yes, you are being told and cautioned to give with boundaries and only give to those that you feel like will really appreciate it, and you'll find out where your gifts are being best used. But they're also saying that your desires are going to be fulfilled in exchange for what you give. That it is karma. What you put out, you get back. And they're saying that you're in the process of building your future right now. That's why they're recommending this to you, that you give. You can ask yourself, what should I give? And they're telling you to just be unapologetic about it. Maybe what you have to give is something different than what someone else would have, but it's going to be appreciated nonetheless. And everybody's gifts and what they have to give is so important. It's okay if it's strange. For me, the tarot was a strange thing to give, but it's worked out for me, and I know whatever it is going to work out for you. And your guides do see that you have been working behind the scenes. You have been working very, very hard. Other people might not see it, but you have been working hard, and that's why rewards are getting ready to come to you. And you're starting to move more in the path of your authenticity. You're definitely going through an awakening right now. So this is just incredible news. I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out.